Hi everyone, so welcome to day 2 of me showing you guys some gem and jewelry. So today I actually picked the color blue, but I wanted to incorporate it in my outfit, so I kind of have I wore a sweater with this sort of rainbow stripe thingy going down, so that I can kind of continuously wear it, because black is a good neutral color for me to use as a backdrop for the jewelry, right? So yeah, with that being said, let me move on into blue gems and jewelry. When you think of blue gems and jewelry, something that should ring in your head is the color of like this gem of the month, which is aquamarine. I am a huge fan of aquamarine. I love it, and definitely aquamarine is considered somewhat of a precious gemstone. So I don't personally own any aquamarine. I mean, I had some pieces which I gifted. So something that I really like to do is whenever I have some kind of jewelry that I don't reach out to that often, I like to sort of hand it down to my friends. So I don't own any aquamarine as such, but aquamarine is definitely something that's good to invest in. It's originally from South America. It's a beautiful stone, it's a beautiful color, and I am now on the hunt for an aquamarine pendant. So if you guys have any recommendations for stores, let me know. But with that being said, let me show you guys two types of stones that maybe you guys know, and a type of stone that maybe you haven't heard of, but it's definitely going to be something that you'd really love. So the first thing I'm going to show you is blue topaz. Ta-da! This is a blue topaz ring that I own. I wanted it to look like a peacock feather, but somehow it ended up looking like this, which again, I don't mind. It's really pretty. It's a stunning piece of jewelry which I am completely in love with and gives me very Ice Princess vibes. I really like statement rings like this as opposed to something a bit more simple. So I mean, I guess you guys will see that as we go in this series, that I do really enjoy my hands. I use my hands to talk a lot, so I prefer to have some pieces of jewelry that kind of shines and dingles and dangles, so I don't have to be like, people have something to appreciate while I'm talking to them. So this is blue topaz. It's a really pretty color. So blue topaz does come in variations of color. You can find topazes darker than this, which I actually have a really big one gifted to me by I think I got it from Castify Jewelry. I don't know if Castify is still there. It was a jewelry store that used to be in front of my school, so it just like, that's where I got my sort of huge blue topaz pendant, which is not with me at the moment. It's with my mom. And I have these two topazes. So this should show you somewhat of a variation of color. This topaz here is a bit lighter in color, and these ones are a bit more darker and significantly more colorful than this one. Then next up we have, of course, everyone's favorite. I borrowed this from my mom for the video. It's blue sapphires. All right, so blue sapphires come in different shades and colors. My mom, but the most coveted one is the dark blue sapphire, which they call, I think it's called a carcanilla. It's a really dark blue. So my mom has inherited a pair which look really nice. I saw a pair that looks like this, but it goes up like the ear like that at Chamatka Jewelers in Crescat. So if you guys go that way, you guys can definitely find a pair like this, but it goes up. It's not like a dangle like this, but maybe if you suggest it to the sales assistant there, they can have it made for you to dangle like this, if you like this pair, I mean. If not, it's fine. But this one is my mom's, and she inherited it from her family. It's a really pretty sort of dark blue main stone, and then they have the light blue lilac sort of blue sapphires, which kind of gives it a beautiful like effect. My mom always says it looks like like a skirt, but to me it looks like a fan, and it's really stunning. It's a stunning piece of blue jewelry. And last but not in the least, I wanted to introduce you guys to a stone that maybe not a lot of you have heard of, which is labradorites. So these are my labradorite earrings. Labradorites are very similar, so the construction of it, so the chemicals behind labradorites is very similar to moonstone or opal. So it has this really beautiful sort of sheen, like color shifting effect to it. It's very iridescent. There you go. But it had the sheen to it. It's a blue hue and it's really pretty. By the way, they're very fragile. So labradorites are a very fragile stone. It's not on this earring, but I dropped one of these earrings way back when I first got them, the first day actually, and I damaged the stone. So once the stone is damaged, it kind of turns brown like that. And it looks crushed on the inside. It's my fault. I dropped this on the floor, and you should not do that because these stones are very fragile and it needs a lot of tender loving care. So yeah, this one was again from my aunt's jewelry store. So with that being said, that is the end. I'll just show you guys some bonus pieces if you guys are interested. We have some turquoise here. So this is a raw turquoise stone that's hanging on some gold here, like a gold chain. So actually this one's really cool. I got it with this interchangeable sort of lock thing. There we go. Okay, so this interchangeable lock, which sort of, you know, you can hang whatever pieces of jewelry you want. And this one is, you can change up the stones. So if you have like raw sapphires, raw opals, raw, what else can you hang it? Raw crystals, any kind of crystal, you can definitely hang it on here like this, and that'll be a really pretty earring. So it kind of works like a hook. You can just kind of put this through the hook, and then yeah, it turns into a dangling earring. It's really pretty. Really pretty turquoise piece. And also I have another blue treat. Oh, where was it? This one. This is still a sapphire, but it's in that beautiful lilac color, which is very uncommon for sapphires. So I thought I'd show you. Sorry, it's very common for sapphires, but maybe not a lot of you knew that sapphires come in these colors. So it's a beautiful lilac sort of bluey shade. So yeah, there's more, but if I keep going, we'll have too many pieces of jewelry that we've discussed. So I'm gonna stop here, and maybe tomorrow we'll do jewelry pieces in white. Until then.